Ontario officially opened the new expression of interest portal, which many people have been waiting for the Ontario Workforce Priority Stream. This isn't like the old EOI system because the process is employer led. So it starts with your employer taking the first step. Only after your employer submits a job offer for you, you can create an expression of interest, whether that is under tier 0 to 3 pathway or tier 4 to 5 pathway. And here's the part most people don't know yet. The moment the job offer is submitted, a 30-day clock starts ticking. Miss it, and the job offer expires before you even enter the pool. Hello, my name is Jess and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. In today's video, I'll show you how to create your expression of interest under the new Ontario Workforce Priority Stream, explain what your employer needs to do first, walk you through the deadlines you cannot afford to miss, and point out the common mistakes that you should avoid. First of all, you need to understand how this process begins. It starts with your employer, and there are 3 key steps. Step 1, your employer creates their profile in the OINP employer portal. From this portal, your employer submits a permanent full-time job offer for you. Step 2, after submitting the job offer, a unique job offer ID is generated for you. And you, the applicant, will automatically receive it by email from Ontario. Step number 3, only after receiving that job offer ID, you can create your expression of interest. And this is critical. You have 30 calendar days from the date your employer submitted the job offer to register your expression of interest. If you miss that window, the job offer expires, and your employer will have to submit a brand new one before you can try to submit your EOI again. Now, let's move on to creating your EOI in the OINP e-filing portal as an applicant. So on Google, search for OINP EOI portal, click on this very first link. So after that, it will redirect you to this page. If you have already created your account, then just sign in using the credentials. Otherwise, you would have to create one account now. After that, you would be able to sign in. So once you have created your account, just get in with your email and password. Sign in. After signing in, you will be redirected to this page. Here, there's some important information for you. It is not important while you create your EOI, but yes, since you would have limited time after you get invitation to apply, so you need to be aware of this. Number 1, you have to submit an applicant consent form with a wet signature, meaning the signed by hand and then scanned and uploaded. A digitally inserted signature or typed will not work. Number 2, if you are getting an ECA for any of your foreign education through WES, please make sure to add OINP as the recipient as well, along with IRCC. This allows OINP to verify your test report directly. So after that, read all these instructions and click continue. After hitting continue, you would have to verify your information that you provided when you registered with OINP. So enter your family name and given name as it was while registering. And your email ID that is displayed here will already be the one that's associated with the account that you have signed in. After that, you will come on to this page. From here, you would click Submit a New Application. After clicking that, you would need to choose which category you want to submit your EOI under. So it could be tier 0 to 3 or tier 4 to 5, depending upon in which tier category you have your job offer. So for the purpose of this video, I would select tier 0 to 3. Then just confirm that you have selected the right one. So now this is the very first step after choosing your stream, that you have to enter your job offer ID. So you would need this to create your EOI. That's the first step. So enter your job offer ID here exactly as you got in your email from the Ontario. Make sure this email address matches with the one that was submitted by your employer while submitting your job offer. So once you have entered the job offer ID, click continue. The system will automatically verify that if this email ID and this job offer ID is valid. If yes, if it's verified, then you will be redirected to next steps. After this, you will be redirected to registering your EOI. Here, you will see different sections that you need to fill out to create your EOI and finally submit it. So first of all, there's a general section in which general information about EOI and the further process is given. Once you click next, then coming to the user profile section, which is your profile. So your details like your family name, your given name will already be displayed here from when you created an account with OINP. So just enter all other details like your date of birth, your telephone number, your email address would also be displayed, which is associated with your account. Your country of residence, your country of birth, primary country of citizenship. So if you're a citizen of more than one country, then just enter the country here for which you will use the passport to come to Canada or for the purpose of application. And then your passport number of that country. After that, hit next. Once you click next, there will be the factors. These are the 4 factors based upon which your profile will be scored. So first of all, coming to the labor market or employment factors. So here the occupation for your job offer and your hourly base wage will already be in the system from when your employer submitted the job offer for you. You cannot change these fields. Then, are you currently working for your job offer employer? If you are, then answer yes. If no, then answer accordingly. Are you working in the same position? So, if you're working in the same position, in the same job title, then answer yes. If you are still not working in that position, answer no. Enter your full-time equivalent work experience in Canada in last 3 years. So, your total work experience in Canada. So it could be in any tier category, basically whatever work experience you have in Canada. For me, I'm doing 1 to 2 years for this application. And then coming on to next question, indicate the duration of your work experience with your job offer employer. So basically the employer which has submitted job offer for you. So just answer accordingly, like how much time it has been that you're working with the same employer. Indicate the duration of your work experience in Ontario. So your total work experience that you have completed in Ontario, just mention the duration of that experience. Next, what was your highest pre-tax income as stated on your CRA notice of assessment in any of the last 5 years? So you can pick any year which has the highest income from the last 5 years. So after that, you would have to enter your SIN number, which is a 9-digit number, and then the tax year which you chose. So whichever year has the maximum. So for me, I selected 2023. And the total income on your notice of assessment line 15,000. So for this, be careful. Just enter the value exactly as it is on your notice of assessment, because this value has to match with the CRA records. Do you have a legal immigration status in Canada? If you are a student, worker, visitor, you have any status, then answer yes. After that, it will ask you, what is your current immigration status? For me, I did worker, and then what kind of work permit, post-graduation work permit, it will ask for the issue and expiry date of the permit, which is written over there. And then please indicate if you qualified for visa based on IRCC special measure. So if you come under this, then select it. Otherwise, just leave it blank. And then your client ID number, basically your UCI number. You can find it in any document that IRCC issues to you. So UCI number is displayed on even on your work permit. You can get it from there. Are you currently a member of union that represents your work in the job offer? So if your position is unionized and you're part of a union, answer yes, otherwise no. Do you have a valid express entry profile? So if you have one, then answer yes, otherwise no. So if you already have like work experience in tier 0, 1, 2, 3, so I would suggest create your express entry profile first and then create your EOI, because if you get invited and nominated, you will get 600 extra points if you have express entry profile linked to it. So if you're clicking yes, then you would have to enter your express entry number, job seeker validation code, and the expiry date of your profile. If you click no, then just go to next. Then coming to your education. Please provide the details for each education credential you have completed. So which is over like your grade 12. So it could be any foreign education for which you have ECA or any education credential that you did here. So for me, I have entered the details of my education. If you have more than one, then you can always add it from here. And then, are you a recent graduate from eligible Ontario institution who earned your credential within the last 3 years? So if this is applicable to you, answer yes. Otherwise, no, because for me, it wasn't applicable because I studied from Alberta. After that, this is also only applicable if you completed a course of study in Ontario. Please choose the census division of your school. So if you completed your study here, then select from this list of communities. Then next, after that, coming to your language. So if you have completed an English language proficiency test, then choose one. So I did IELTS. After that, it will ask about TRF number, your scores in each module, speaking, listening, reading, writing. And underneath the scores, it will automatically convert your scores into the CLB level. Date of test, your date of test result, all this information will be on your TRF. If you have completed a French language proficiency test, then you enter that if it's TEF or TCF. So it will ask the same details as of the English language as well. If not, then just proceed to next. Now coming to the region in which your job is located. Select the location of your job offer from the list of these census divisions. So just select any community in which your job is located. Then click next. So now the confirmation page. On this page, you will get your EOI results. This EOI score will be calculated based upon what you entered in these 4 factors. So make sure you enter every detail correctly. So after verifying that you have entered everything correctly and what your final score is, click next. Then you have to sign and submit. So your legal name, your date of birth, and the date, today's date will automatically be there when you're submitting. And after that, you sign and hit submit. So that's all about creating your EOI. Your expression of interest is valid for 12 months only. If you do not get an invitation to apply within that 1 year, you will have to create another one. Before we wrap up, here are the mistakes that you should avoid. Mistake number 1, not acting fast within the 30-day deadline. The clock starts ticking when your employer submits the job offer, not when you feel ready to create an EOI. Mistake number 2, mismatched details. The email on your EOI must match the one your employer submitted while submitting job offer for you. Make sure you submit the correct characters of the job offer as well. Otherwise, you would not be able to proceed. Mistake number 3, guessing your numbers. Estimated dates, rounded up work experience, or an income figure that does not match as per your notice of assessment can all come back on you at the application stage. So be careful about these things. I hope that I have explained things well through this video for those who are looking to create their own EOI. However, I understand that some might find these applications to be overwhelming. So feel free to reach out to me if you need professional help with creating your EOI or submitting a complete application to Ontario for nomination after getting an invitation to apply. The link is provided in the description below. Now listen, by creating an EOI, you are simply entering Ontario's pool of candidates and getting scored in that pool. Creating an EOI does not guarantee an invitation to apply, or it does not decide when you will get invited. Even having higher scores in the pool does not guarantee an invitation. You may have a perfect score but still not get invited if your occupation is not being targeted. On the other hand, you might have a lower score but be working in an in-demand occupation and in a region that is being targeted for more points, you may still get invited. So, there are many factors of selection criteria other than your scores that the province will apply to invite candidates from this pool. We will have a better idea once the first draws start coming on. I will cover about those draws on this channel the moment they happen. One more thing before you go. If you get an invitation to apply, the timelines are strict to submit a complete application for nomination, which is exactly why everything you claim in your EOI today should already be sitting in your folder backed up by proofs. And a quick reminder, this video is for general information only. Every case is different, so please get advice on your own situation before making decisions if you don't feel confident on your own. Please like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon to get notified about more immigration updates like this. Also, share this video to someone who is looking to figure out this process on their own. Thank you for watching.